Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel where we are once again doing another speed drawing for Snowlock. He did quite a few of these a while ago and this one was actually a birthday present for him, though he missed it. So I'm making a video for him instead. Sorry about that, Snowlock. And once again, Snowlock keeps choosing all of the characters that I have never seen, heard of, or anything like that at all. And so we're drawing Power from Chainsaw Man. Now, I saw this a lot at the Comic Cons that I went to last year. There was a lot of Chainsaw cosplayers and probably Power cosplayers, but I had no idea. I've never watched it. I used to really love anime. I feel really sad because I used to really love anime, like Clamp, Shoujo. Like, I have the Clover full set of the original Clamp manga. I know there's another manga called Clover now. I don't know if it's related to the original Clover, but yeah, I've got that. I've got the Trinity Blood series, though that never got finished because unfortunately the poor man died. I've got Black Butler. Really loved Black Butler when it first came out. I've had Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon so much. I wouldn't really call it an anime per se, but Digimon and Pokemon, I did some of that. There was this manga called The Snow Princess that I absolutely adored as a child. I had it in both Japanese and English. But no, I've just kind of let it fade into the past. Oh, I do have Warcraft actually. And Star Wars manga and anime. Of course I do. It's Star Wars related and that seems to be my hyperfixation at the moment. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. Let us dive straight into talking about Power. Again, I have never watched this, so we're going to be reading from the wiki and I'm going to give you my personal opinion on it. We obviously aren't going to get all the way through because we never do with these things, but I always feel it's a good way of, you know, giving a taster and seeing if it's something that I'd like and what you guys recommend. So let's go. So Power was the tri-antagonist of the Public Safety Saga. She was the Blood Fiend and a Public Safety Devil Hunter who was part of Makima's special squad. I don't understand what any of that means. I probably would if I'd watched the show. But here we are. I have no idea. Let's get into the fact that she has appearances. Different appearances. Oh boy, she has a fiend form. Okay. So Power possesses the corpse of an unknown woman or girl with long hair. Okay, that's a massive change from what I thought. I thought this was just a normal person that like had powers, but she's a possessed corpse. Ooh, okay, oh boy, we've started off strong. Her hair colour varies from blonde to pink in manga illustrations. Does she dye her hair? Even appearing dirty blonde or light brown in some official art, and appears strawberry blonde in the anime. Well, at least it sticks to one colour in the anime, I suppose. As a fiend, she has red and yellow eyes that form a cross pattern, sharp teeth with defined fangs, and light red horns protruding from the top of her head, which explains why I had to draw light red horns. If Power accumulates too much blood, her horns become larger and more curved, and she can sprout additional pairs of horns from the side of her head. Does she drink blood then? Is this kind of like a vampiric demon girl thing? Huh. Power usually wears the standard dress shirt, tie and slacks required of Public Safety Devil Hunters. Normally she wears breast pads to increase the size of her bust. Oh, sweetie, if only you realised that that's not what most men want. I mean, they do want big breasts, I suppose. I don't know. Do you prefer small or big? And anyone can answer this because it's not just for men, it's women too. I personally like medium-sized. Not too big, not too small, just right. She almost always wears her jacket hanging halfway off her body, giving her an untidy, half-dressed appearance. And I'm sure if this was a real-world thing, she'd be fired. But it's an anime, so she gets away with it. / manga. She has a devil form. Of course she does. Of course she does. In her blood devil form, she appears as a tall humanoid with 4 arms and a mostly pale-skinned body. Her head has a pointed appearance with a red colour, sharp teeth, and 2 circular eyes with cross-like pupils. At least you can kind of identify her by her eyes, but I suppose if you get that close, you should not be worrying about seeing her eyes. She also has long horns, resembling how her fiend form looked with too much blood, and longer hair in this form. Long hair is really bad for fighting unless you have it in like a braid or something like that. I used to have really long hair that went down to my butt, and I used to do sword fighting and combat, and oh my god, I used to have to braid it. Her chest has an open rib cage showing a chest cavity full of intestines up to her neck. Where's the rest of the organs? Are they hiding behind the intestines? I suppose she's a demon, so it doesn't really bother her, but just, oh, I hate that. I hate that kind of thing, but oh well, here we go. Her arms have red coloration from hand to elbow, like she's been dipping them in blood, you know. And she has 4-fingered hands and large claws. Why is it always 4 fingers? Her legs have the same red coloration from the mid-thigh down, ending in heel-like feet, and she has a cat-like tail. What is it about the stiletto-heeled feet? Genuinely, what is it about stiletto-heeled feet? It's uncomfortable, it's painful looking, and if you've ever seen a woman in stiletto heels running, it looks incredibly painful, and if that heel is indeed part of her foot, it will break at some point, and oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna stop you fighting. Jeez. The personality of this good lady. Power is childish, greedy, and almost entirely self-motivated, which means the good lady statement is completely out the window. Wonderful. She tends to fight as if she has something to gain and is certain of her victory, and has no problems with running away from a fight where she is outmatched. I suppose that's healthy. Good. That's what I do. I think. She feels the need to boast her superiority over her fellow devil hunters due to her status as a fiend. She has no loyalty to humans or devils and openly admits that she will join whichever is the winning side. Okay, why hasn't someone else taken care of her and killed her for that then? Power also enjoys the thrill of a fight and enjoys showing off her strength and proving her own superiority. When she was in front of an army of zombies, she got excited and told Denji to watch carefully how she single-handedly defeats all of them. She is highly egotistical and often claims she is capable of doing things that she cannot actually do, only to abandon them halfway through when the situation turns sour for her. Oh, okay. She frequently deflects the consequences of her actions onto those around her. Why has no one taken care of her yet? I don't get it. Power is a compulsive, habitual liar. After getting in trouble with Makima for killing a devil when she wasn't supposed to, Power immediately blamed Denji and claimed he told her to kill it. She also blamed Denji for eating all of the emergency food that the team collected, even when she had crumbs on her face. And when accused of abandoning a fight because she was scared, Power falsely stated that she ran away merely because she was hungry. So those two statements together, I ran away because I was hungry and so-and-so ate all of the emergency food. Come on. Learn to lie better, woman. If you're gonna do it properly. Power is also rude, unkempt, and feels as though those around her should clean up after herself. She self-admittedly rarely bathes or flushes the toilet and sees humans as being overly sensitive for caring about their hygiene so much. No, I threw up a bit in my mouth. Power has a tendency of imagining several ways of making humans kneel and suffer, and when they were trapped in a hotel due to the ability of the Eternity Devil, she spent most of the time there planning to win a Nobel Prize and become Japan's Prime Minister so she could raise up their taxes to 100%. That's not how taxes work, that's how you get a riot. You silly little demon, you. She has no problem gossiping and talking about her friends behind their backs, sharing the secret of Aki's shortened lifespan with the Angel Devil. Aw, poor Aki. Power sees no difference between pork, beef, and human meat, being willing to eat all of them, even if the meat is disgusting zombie flesh. Blah. She hates vegetables, throwing them away when she finds them in her meal. Power is an insatiable glutton, eating all of the stored food that the team needed in order to survive the Eternity Devil's trap, and hoarding food for herself at the Division 4's newbie welcoming party. When asked by Aki about what reward she would want as part of their mission, Power stated that she desired to suck a human's blood until they die. When promised Denji's blood, Power became ecstatic at the prospect. After returning from hell and witnessing the power of the Darkness Devil, Power develops severe PTSD, being completely afraid of being alone and feeling that she will be swallowed by the Darkness Devil. As a result, she needs Aki and Denji to help take care of her, helping her to eat, bathe, and sleep, revealing a more vulnerable side. So, for a while, she actually needs to, you know, help and kind of becomes a decent looking creature, maybe. Though she is extremely selfish, Power was able to experience compassion for the first time towards her pet, after only caring about the smell and taste of blood and the feeling of death when she was killing something. This compassion prompted her to act for the sake of another being when her pet, Meowie, was kidnapped. Power also begins to care for a select few close friends, such as Denji, as evidenced by getting him a birthday cake and later putting herself in direct danger in order to protect him. She also appears to care about Aki and is saddened and afraid when he becomes the gun fiend. Contrary to her core values, Power developed such extreme loyalty to her friend Denji that she denied her impulse to sacrifice him to Makimi in order to save herself, ultimately saving his life at the cost of her own and proving that she is capable of putting others before herself. Aw, so ultimately she's redeemed. Aw. Still doesn't sound like a nice person, but ultimate redemption is still a good thing, I suppose. Anyway, thank you once again to Snowlock for getting me to draw this very interesting, if disgusting, character. It's nice to see a female character that's disgusting like that instead of... It's normally in anime mostly men. So yeah, that was pretty cool and interesting. Anyway, as always, if you did like the video, please do like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Have fun, and goodbye.